Hi guys, Professor Nick here, and today I want to answer a question I got from one of my students, which is, how do you handle failure in college? How do you deal with having failed at something when you're in college? This is a pretty heavy topic, and it's also a very difficult question to answer. Here's why. I'm not exactly sure what you mean when you say failure. So let's try and first define what is a failure to you. What is a failure to this person might not be to this person. Depends a lot on how you look at it. So that's the first thing. What exactly was the failure? Did you get a failing grade on an exam? Did you fail a course? Did you fail to meet your professor's expectations? Did you fail to meet your parents' expectations or your own expectations? What was that failure exactly? Did you really fail? That kind of leads me into the next point here, which is you can easily reframe the failure. Every disappointing or uncomfortable or unfortunate thing that enters my life, I'm going to do my absolute best to try and reframe that as a positive in some way. When you reframe an event in your life, this is called cognitive reappraisal, and it's massive. This is very, very powerful if you use it correctly. The narrative or the story that we have about ourselves, our lives, our community, human beings, and the human experience, those narratives, they drastically color and impact our day-to-day lives and our experiences. Two people could have the same event happen and have very different reactions to it. So that is the first thing. When you're examining it and you're doing a reframe or cognitive reappraisal, some stuff you might ask yourself is, what can I learn from this? Did I need to fail? Is this an indicator, like maybe I'm studying the wrong thing, and instead of just hitting my head against the wall studying something I don't want to because my parents want me to, maybe I need to change majors and explore something else. Maybe college is not actually even right for you. It's not for some people, and that's okay. That's totally fine. But think about reframing the failure. For me, I see it as being a very essential step. To me, I wouldn't even call my failures failures. I would call them iterations. Plan A didn't work out. Plan B didn't work out either. But thankfully, there are 24 more letters in the alphabet, and I'm going to go through every goddamn one of them until I make this thing work. And I will not quit come hell or high water. I know I'm going to be successful at that thing. It's just a matter of time and iterating, and I'm exploring and experimenting along the way. No matter what happens, under no circumstances should you beat yourself up. Do not self-criticize for what has happened here. Do not make yourself feel bad. I should have. Don't. I should have studied. I should have done this. I should have read the book. I should have gone to class. Look, I understand, and there might be some good things for you to learn from that, but don't be mean to yourself and beat yourself up and say mean things about it. That's just going to be another layer of problems that you really don't want to deal with. Let it go, realize that you're human, and that this is how you learn. Trial and error. It's how we learn a lot of things. Did you know how to walk immediately when you were born? Or did you have to fall a bunch of times? I really don't know where this expectation comes from that you're supposed to just be amazing at anything your first time trying it. I don't know where this idea comes from, but it's not realistic. It would be pretty abnormal if you were really amazing at everything the first time around. It's gonna take some practice. So 3 questions you can ask yourself moving forward here. Question number 1, did I really fail? Was this actually a failure? Question number 2, why did I fail? If I actually did fail, like maybe I failed a course or I got a failing grade on an exam, what was it? Did I not go to class? Did I not study? Did I not communicate with the professor? Was I not interested at all in the content? And then the final question is, knowing the reason why you failed or that it didn't work out as planned, what are you gonna do differently next time? Take some action. Think solutions, not problems. Look, you can do this. I know you can. When I was a kid, I really wanted to get into this magnet art program in middle school, and I just didn't have the art skills. My portfolio wasn't good enough. But I didn't necessarily see it as I'm a failure or like a bad person. I just saw it more as an indicator that I wasn't an artist at the time. I was way more interested in computers and electronics. And ironically, some 10 years later, I would go on to acquire some digital media and art skills. So I never completely shut that door. And you shouldn't do that either. Timing is important. Things might change for you further down the road, so don't give up hope, friend. I'm here with you every step of the way. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Please give it a like. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part was, and be sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned for more awesome videos. If you want to hear more about why your grades don't matter quite as much as you think, be sure to check out that video. You can find it in my channel. Thank you so much for watching. This is Professor Nick signing off, and I will see you next time.